everyone. This is Professor Jeff Wilkerson at Luther College talking to you once again about what to look for in the night sky, this time for the week of May 17th, 2021. We spent the last several weeks with a little bit of a focus on the stars of the spring sky. It makes sense. We're here in spring right now, and a lot of that has involved Leo and Virgo, that region of the sky. We looked at Arcturus, I think, just last week, and a few of the other stars. We looked at the Big Dipper. Maybe we talked about that rising into the sky a little bit earlier. We spent a little bit of time on looking at more of the summer stars that you see in the morning sky as well, and we've kind of been looping back and forth. This week, the week of May 17th through the 23rd, you have a chance to see the moon pass through this region. It'll have several really nice close encounters with some of the bright stars we've been talking about. So this is a good week to lock in your understanding, your recognition of all of the stars in this region of the sky as you watch the moon dance by. And it's also a great week if you've got clear skies and can see several nights in a row to see just how much the moon moves and how much it fills out. It's going to start on the 17th over here in the evening. As it gets dark, the moon will already be up, and it'll be about 1/3 full. And on the evening of the 17th, the moon is in Cancer. We talked about this once before, pretty close to the Beehive cluster in Cancer. It was I don't remember, a couple of months ago we talked about that. There it is again. By the night of the 18th, it will have slipped over this direction, and we'd like to talk about Leo. This is Leo right here. Leo has this triangle and this backward question mark, often called a sickle shape right here. The base of the sickle is Regulus. You slide from Regulus down here to Spica. For all of the stars that we have marked right here, Regulus and Spica are the brightest of the stars in this region right here. And a couple of other pretty good bright stars that we've talked about in the past few weeks, Danabola and Parima here as well. And so we think of Virgo. We think of Leo as this triangle with the sickle shape, and Virgo is sort of a Y shape. I've talked about it as a martini glass before, with Spica down here at the base and Parima at the bottom of the cup right here that sits below the triangle of Leo. But by the night of the 18th, the moon will have moved over. It's filling out at about, it's at about 11%. So if it's about 1/3 full, it's 42% full on this night. So it's a little bit short of 1/3 right there. So 10, 11% filling out each night. So you watch it get fuller. It's over here in this region of the sickle shape of Leo on the 18th. And if you remember, we've talked a lot. You hold your arm out, your fist out at arm's length, and that span that you see is about 10 degrees. So you have about 10 degrees that you can sight things, and that's about how far the moon will be from Regulus on the night of the 18th. It'll be about that 15 degrees that you can see, about 11 degrees, that you can see right there, one fist width. And you'll think, well, that's a really nice pairing. A bright star like Regulus and the moon, that's just a little bit less than half full. But by the next night, the moon will be just a little bit more than half full, and it will be even closer to Regulus. So if you go out on the night of the 19th, it will have moved to the other side of Regulus and will only be about 1/2 of a fist width away. So that'll be a really nice pairing on the night of the 19th with a half full moon and Regulus, and I recommend it highly. Let's go out and try to. If you're only going to observe one night this week, this is not a bad night to make it when you see the moon with Regulus right here. On the 20th, in the evening, so this is the evening of the 20th now, the moon continues to fill out and continues to slide eastward, and it will be 9 degrees, about one fist width below Danabola, the bright star in the end of the triangle of Leo right there. So you get a great chance to see the stars and identify the stars of Leo as the moon moves from up in the sickle a little bit to near Regulus to just below Danabola here over the course of 3 nights, 18th, 19th, 20th. By the 21st, we're back over here on the 21st, and we see the moon will continue to slide this direction, and it'll only be about 10 degrees above Parima. So that's about one fist width up this direction. So it'll be a nice pairing right there as well. And by the 22nd, it will be even closer. It's going to be 4 degrees. So that's a really nice tight pairing, less than half a fist width at arm length off to the east of Parima. And then by the next night on the 23rd, it will be 7 degrees above north and to the east of Spica, the bright star down here. Remember, Regulus and Spica are the two brightest stars in this region. And so the moon will be a really beautiful pairing there too, less than a fist width at arm's length. And so you see the moon dancing with all these bright stars in this region of the sky. It's going to be great. We started at about a third full on the 17th, and by the time we get out here on the 23rd, it'll be over 90% full. You'll be looking at almost a full moon when you get out this direction. So this is a great week to lock in your vision, your understanding, your recognition of the stars of spring, and in particular Leo and Virgo, and watch the moon as it moves through this region. I hope it's clear for you. I hope you get a chance to see this. Good luck with the observing, everybody, and we'll have something new and more for you next week.